Anybody reading the front page of the New York Times recently knows that legal education is under attack. A large law firm in Philadelphia was quoted as saying, new lawyers don't know how to do anything practical. Well, the Bridge to Practice series is designed to address that very concern.
The series gives the students the opportunity to participate in experiential learning, to learn actually by doing, by placing the students in simulated roles in real-world hypothetical situations, so they can actually act as lawyers would in the real world, learning core skills such as advocacy, negotiation, and so forth.
When I started teaching in 1977, it quickly became obvious to me that students needed something more than just reading cases. And early on in my career, I developed a simulation for my criminal procedure classes. More recently, though, especially as we've seen shifts in the way in which law firms expect students to come out ready to practice, more recently it occurred to me that we really needed to do much more than an occasional simulation. So in all of my courses, I try to include some kind of simulation exercises. That brought me to 2011, when I approached West about publishing a series of books, supplements to traditional case books. The books are designed, as we call them, a bridge to practice, so that students will get realistic simulation exercises that can help them understand how the case law applies in the real world.
The simulations are fun. Students love them. They provide a break in the rhythm of the regular first-year classroom routine. And I think if you use them, you'll find that the students learn better, your teacher evaluations go up, and you just have a better time teaching the class.
We try to use the Bridge to Practice materials in a way that will reinforce what normally goes on in the contracts classroom, so that our problems are not only teaching them techniques of negotiation, counseling, and drafting, but at the same time using that to reinforce the conceptual material that they are trying to learn in the normal classroom experience.
For many years, I was a traditional podium professor and basically taught the doctrine and the like through traditional Socratic method. And I haven't abandoned that, but one of the things that I've done in recent years is to find ways to integrate simulation exercises into the traditional classroom setting. And as I show in the teacher's manual, it can be done without an undue burden on anybody, including on the students who actually love getting up and performing in the role of lawyers.
As in any teacher's manual, of course, we give pointers, we give background, we give cross-references, but we also try to establish a kind of a dialogue between us and the adopting professor to really make them part of the project. We try to bring the professor who's using our book to the table with us, to engage in that dialogue, and also to feel free to contact us directly so that we can continue that dialogue beyond the page.